Hello everyone, this is Ninja Girl Sakura here with the final Sailor Moon Crystal review for this season anyway. Today we got Sailor Moon Crystal Act 39, Infinity 13, Infinite Journey. And Toei, you nailed the finale. They got it so right. Oh, it was so good. So good. I have no complaints. Oh my gosh. And of course, at the beginning it recapped what happened with Saturn, how she was going to destroy the world, everybody freaking out. And then, just like at the end of the last episode, Chibi Moon cries out for Sailor Moon, and her voice reaches her within Pharaoh 90 and wakes her up. And she unleashes the power of the Grail and the Silver Crystal, and yeah, it does damage. And she manages to come out and escape him. And when she does, the Sailor Senshi get an upgrade. They are now super inner soldiers. And they look awesome. Every single one of them. Well, except for Saturn, but that will come. But yes, the outers and the inners, they are all super Sailor soldiers now. And they look awesome. Meanwhile, Saturn is, of course, still fighting Pharaoh 90. He's trying to escape back to the Tau Nebula. And Saturn's not having it. And she brings up a very valid point that I guess the Outers forgot about. That she is not just a soldier of death and destruction. She is a Sailor soldier of death, destruction, and rebirth. They seem to have forgotten that little detail about her. But, yeah. And Saturn explains to Sailor Moon that because of what she did, that she will be able to save this planet, and that everything, there's always hope, and there's always a chance of rebirth. And when she says this, they all kind of know what she's planning, and yeah. They try to stop her, even the Outers, they actually show compassion and try to stop her, but she tells Pluto to go ahead and open this void. I forgot her exact words of what it's exactly called, forgive me, but she tells her to open it up, and yeah, reluctantly, Pluto does. She's crying, mind you. There's tears streaming down her face. She doesn't want to do it, but she does. She calls on the power of Kronos, and opens the gateway. Saturn goes in, and Pharaoh 90 is no more. They feel awful about it, but it had to be done. It was the only way. But again, rebirth. And at this, Usagi remembers what Hotaru had just said, or Saturn. And she remembers, she said that because of her actions, she was able to save the planet. There's always a chance of rebirth thanks to her. So she then takes the Spiral Heart Moon Rod, becomes, they say Neo Queen Serenity. It's kind of Neo Princess Serenity. It's a mix. But yes, she becomes Neo Queen Serenity, and boom, the city is saved thanks to her. And not just the city, Saturn is saved as well. Hotaru was again, like an S, reborn as a baby. And she is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. The design of little baby Hotaru is so adorable. So cute. You just want to pinch those little cheeks. They're adorable. And yeah, Mitsuru is actually the one who sees and finds her. Chibiusa was the one who heard her though. But yeah, because Hotaru has no one left, because unlike S, Professor Tomoe did not survive. And yeah, that makes all the difference when it comes to stars and everything later on. So yeah, but Mitsuru decides that she, Haruka, and Setsuna should go ahead and take care of her. Because, well, she's got nobody. So they agree, and then they say their goodbyes to the inners. And Chibiusa said nobody really wants to say goodbye, but they promise to meet again. And Mitsuru leaves Chibiusa with a very sweet last gift, her deep aqua mirror, and tells her to look into it often, and next time that they see each other, be an even stronger sailor soldier, which Chibiusa agrees to do, and the outers then vanish. But Usagi, even though she's sad to see them go, she also just remembers that, yes, they're all guardians, they will meet again someday. And yeah, it then cuts to some great happy times with everybody in high school. That's a major difference, because in the original series, of course, Stars is when they went into high school. Not in the manga, and not in Crystal, of course. They're now in high school, they're wearing their awesome high school uniforms, and the shot of when they reveal Usagi and hers, it's exactly like the shot in Stars when she comes behind and grabs Minako and I think Makoto, because she's so happy to be in high school. So, yeah. And again, like in Stars, Minako, oh my god, she is so funny. They were talking about the inners and everybody in Chibiusa. They were talking about how they can't believe that Usagi actually made it into high school. They just can't believe it, because, you know, Usagi, scatterbrain, airhead. So, but, yeah. Minako, she says, I'm so glad that you're in high school with me, because we can be fail buddies together. Just like in Stars. It was hilarious. Oh my gosh. And they then, all the senshi start talking about what they want to do in high school, what clubs they want to join. Usagi wants to join the manga club, because she loves manga. Ironic. But, yeah. Minako, she of course just wants to be an idol and everything. Just, yeah. She wants to join. She is just crazy and hilarious. But yeah, of course, Ami wants to join the computer club. Rei, of course, she isn't going to the same school because she's in a private school, but she says she's going to join the archery club this year at her school, so that's cool. But yeah, then Mamoru arrives, and it is time to take Chibiusa to go home to the 30th century. So, but yeah, and when they finally arrive at the park, they're wondering, Diana's with them, of course, because she's got to go back with Chibiusa, but they're wondering where Luna and Artemis is, because you would think they'd want to say goodbye. And another hilarious moment, they were too sad to come. They didn't want to say goodbye to Diana. That's so cute. But then they noticed there's a bunch of people at the park. And Mamoru then goes, oh yeah, there's a solar eclipse today. One of the biggest and coolest ever, actually. So they actually get the eclipse glasses from somebody passing them out around the park, and they see it, and they think it's pretty cool, of course, but then Chibiusa hears the sound of a bell. Usagi does as well. And they turn around, and that's where it cuts off, and I wish it didn't. But that was the finale. It was fan-frickin-tastic. They nailed it. They so nailed it. I loved everything about it. Animation was on point. Music. I loved that when Usagi came out of Pharaoh 90, they played the opening, which you're hearing right now. So good. It made the moment all the more awesome to me. I love it. It was so good. Just, animation I thought was on point. Maybe one or two shots were a little meh, but for the most part, gorgeous. Just great animation. Everything was detailed to me. I thought so anyway. Beautiful. So good. Towards the end, when everything was okay again, there was so many funny moments. It was hilarious. This episode was so good. So good. I just wish it didn't cut off right then. I really do. But it's okay. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the episode. Now, as for my thoughts on the entire season, I loved every single episode this season. I pretty much loved Crystal all the way through, but looking back, I can't deny the problems seasons 1 and 2 had. But this season was so good. So good all the way through. The best move they made when they did this season is changing directors and stuff. That made all the difference in the world. That it was on TV, so they had a bigger budget this time. So, the season was fantastic. I'm so hyped for the Dream arc, and they hinted at it. I hope they do it, please, because I love Sailor Moon Super S. I love it. Most people hate it because oh, it's about to be a son. She's just so annoying. I hate her. That season sucks. I love it because of that reason, but it is much better in the manga. So those of you who don't like Super S in the original, you'll love it in the new anime, if they do it. So yeah, you'll love the manga version of Super S. But yeah, other than that, I think that will do it for this review. It was great. It was awesome. Oh yeah, they also used, before I forget at the end, they went back to using Eternal Eternity. Good choice, because everybody loved that ending. But yeah, great episode, great season. I can't wait for Dream if they do it. But yeah, until that gets confirmed, I will see you guys next time.